So in today's episode, we're going to take a look at these cylinder heads. We're going to take off the cams and the rocker arm assembly. The cam and all that stuff comes off with that. And then we're going to take a look at some of the valves here, the valve seating. We might do some valve lapping or some valve cleanup here, and then see where we're at, see what we've got here. See if this head is any good. We got the heads out, and I'm going to do a leak test on the valves, which basically involves squirting some gas in the little cylinder head here around the valves and letting it pool right around the valve and seeing if any leaks out down on the other side here. And see if we get anything out of the valve on this side. Where am I here? There's the actual seat of the valve is up in there. I'll put some gasoline on that one as well and see if we see anything leak by on that valve. I've just got a little squeeze bottle like this with some gasoline in it. Go ahead and pour it around the valve like so. And then I cross my fingers and hope that it holds gas. I'm not seeing anything down there, and I don't seem to be losing gas up top here either. This guy here is our wash basin. I use this to wash off the heads, to clean them off. Let's see if it works. Oh, light. Action. Off, but that is. Those are just like rubber.
Yeah, it's like a rubber seal.
Oh, like an oil seal.
Yeah.
Are there bearings on this thing?
No, they're just right into.
They're right on the head. No bearings. All right.
Bearings or anything.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got to go this far because we got to replace a gasket there for this.
Alright, got a little guide pin somewhere.
Gandhi, look, you don't even see wear marks.
You don't?
No, over the top of the bearings in there. You hardly even see any wear. Little bits there.
So it looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so while we're here, what about these guys? We want to see if those need, as far as the guides go.
There's a spring compressor, the big one.
The big one. Jeez, it is a big one.
We can use.
Too big, got it. This is like a lawnmower one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, there are two springs. Oh, I don't get any wiggle.
There's no wiggle. One of the things when we took this valve out, this is exhaust valve, you can see on the on this valve where it would meet up with the seat on the head. It's black all the way around. It should be a nice shiny metal color if it was seating correctly. And so this was not seating correctly. And if you look at the head right here where the actual seat was, you can see it's all black around there as well. It looks like the valve wasn't seating properly, and that could be because the spring was inadequate, was getting weak, or it could also be more likely that the valve was not adjusted properly, so it wasn't seating all the way, allowing the gases to blow by there, and that darkened everything out. There's our cleaned up valve. Look at that guy.
Right.
I wire wheeled on the back side, all along here, and on the front side, all along here. And we also wire wheeled around this guy as well. Cleaned up the combustion chamber a little bit and did some light wire wheeling around the seat here. And now we're going to do some lapping. We're going to lap this valve, make sure it's seating properly. So we oil the valve stem.
Just so that it can spin in there.
So you just gop a bunch on there. Is that basically the idea?
Now we go the hygienic route.
Oh, great. All right, so lick, make sure you lick the suction cup first. Just do that till you see smoke, or?
Yeah. You can tell when it starts grinding, it's grinding.
It gets smooth.
And then it gets smoother as it goes.
It doesn't take much, right?
I don't think it takes an awful lot usually.
You know, it's not like one smooth band. It's like a bunch of, it looks blotchy.
Yeah, especially right in here.
Yeah. What is that? It means it's pitted?
Yeah. New valve, or the valves have to be turned.
Yeah, it looks.
Oh man. That's all pitted. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah.
see?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Okay. So what is that? So we gotta get the heads done. So we got pitting along the seat and on the valve itself. So today we discovered, unfortunately, that the valve, we got one valve here at least that has some pitting on it, on the valve itself, and on the seat on the cylinder head. And so we don't have the tools here to take care of that. It's off to a machine shop. I'm just gonna clean up this head here a little bit now, but the machine shop, I called them. The easiest thing for them is to leave the valves in the head, take the rocker arms and the camshaft off, deliver it to them that way. So that's what we'll do. I'll get them prepped up. I'm gonna take this head gasket off of here, get everything cleaned up as best I can, and then off to the machine shop tomorrow. All right, so I've got this one head all cleaned up. I took each of the valves out, put them on the wire wheel, shined them up, cleaned off all the combustion junk off of them. Now they're ready to go to the machine shop. That's it, this one's ready. Still gotta take this head gasket off here, but other than that, it's ready to go. There's the one that's cleaned up. See those nice valves there? And here's the one that is dirty still. See, the valves have got all kinds of junk on them. So I've got a couple of 14mm bolts right behind this sprocket. They're holding this little guard here in place onto the rocker arm assembly. So I'm going to take those out. There's one over there. And then there's the other over there. So I'm going to take those guys off real quick here. See that cover is loose now. Next thing is these bolts on top come off. And then, wow, rocker assembly comes right off on this one. No problem. There's our camshaft off. I'll clean up these valves real quick. And the way this valve tool guy works, as you can see the valve right there. This part goes on there. The other part goes around and grabs a hold of the spring right there. Then I go ahead and tighten down the screw on here, and that will push that spring down like that. And then the two little cotter retainer things on this side will pop off. They will fall off then. Keep track of those, and then I can release the pressure on this spring. And then the spring comes off, and there's two springs on this guy, one inside the other, and this is the retainer, the spring retainer on top. Set those guys aside. Now we've got our valve here, our valve stem, and this guy feels nice and tight. Try and wobble it around, and it doesn't move at all, so that's good. Pop him out like that, and take him over to the wire wheel, clean him up. Alright, then I'm also going to, while this valve's out, I'm going to do a little bit of wire wheeling around in here and clean some of this up. Alright, so here's the valve before I clean it. It's kind of yucky. It's a little yucky. And here's the valve after I clean it. After the wire wheel. This is what it looks like. A little bit better. Alright, so then this guy. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.